Who's starting this thing?
I'll start it.
Go ahead, start it up, Chris. Least you can do, because your topics ain't gonna make the cut, man. I'm sorry.
What up, what up, what up? It's Chris and the Weird Ones podcast.
What episode is it?
Episode 189.
Is it?
Yep.
I'll take his word for it.
Yeah, okay.
Fact check me, homie.
I'm not gonna rebuke.
Rebuttal. What is that? The current tense? The current tense of it? I'm getting my English game up.
That's
I'm
crazy.
proud of you.
That's crazy that you over half your life already.
Whoa, see, I only got a few summers left.
You have more behind you, got in front of you. We down a guy again.
We are. Clearly.
We should just tell him, like, yeah, we let Kenan go. Didn't work out.
I feel like we getting to that point.
Can you get fired
I
on
feel
your
like
day
our
off?
listeners are smart enough to figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, oh, they just like, he's a quiet quitter or some shit.
Like he was here and then he was gone.
Oh, man.
They're just going to be like, I kind of got used to the show without him.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Should we bring somebody else in?
Nah. I think we got it.
Like,
You see what kind of numbers we putting up, you
He
know?
don't like nobody sitting next to him.
I do. You know?
you want to bring in a guest?
We're bringing a guest.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a guest. Hey, did y'all see the Masters? Tiger Woods said he's preparing for the Masters. His dude
He said,
said,
he ain't having no
sex.
whoopee.
yeah, he's not having sex.
Like, he called it whoopee. Is that what he called it?
I don't think
I just
Tiger
saw
said
he
that.
was being,
Tiger called a whoopee.
absent.
If anybody calls a whoopee, Tiger calls a whoopee.
I'm not gonna argue that either, honestly.
I bet Tiger don't say that, because Tiger sound like he was a nasty nigga in his day. Perfect
That's true.
relationship.
In his day.
Yeah.
Still,
He trying to change now.
You can't get out of that shadow.
Tiger trying to change.
I don't
now,
know.
but-
When you got chicks chasing your car down with baseball bats, you doing
Golf
something right.
Hello?
Huh?
Golf
Yeah,
club.
it's me. It's Tiger. I need you to delete that,
It's
that
Eldritch.
message. All right. Hello. Hey, delete the last message too. And this one.
And this
He said that's how his back be getting messed up. He be getting too much snatch.
That's why he can't walk the whole 72 or whatever.
He said, I think it's
72. That's
They
a
play
lot of
like-
holes, bro.
They play Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right?
Oh, well, okay. I guess over. You right. You right.
Oh, how many
Over the
holes do they
weekend.
play? It ain't 72.
that's 54.
Yeah,
If my math is correct.
I don't know. It's late.
I'm like
18 times
18
3.
plus 18.
But I know he ain't been making it through. His back been
Y'all
giving
Now
out.
they
talking
do
about my-
4 days.
Y'all talk about
You
my
get 72.
English.
Let me see. They
He
do.
over here came math.
What, don't they do the round to make the cut?
I don't know nothing about that.
I think they play a round to make the cut. Then they play the 3 rounds. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And Tiger wears red on Sunday. So he said,
Oh yeah.
yeah, he said he gonna give up that that's
That
softest
snatch.
place on earth.
Sweetest place on earth. I believe.
Yeah, he said I'm done for now, so I can play this golf. And Tiger, you're a good man for that.
Good luck, man.
Yeah.
I hope
Good
it's
luck.
worth it. I
Hope
hope
it's
it's
worth
worth it. You know.
If
hope
he
you don't-
wins, is it worth it?
That's what I'm saying. Like if
he wins.
you'd be like, yeah, I
But-
sacrificed. But if he lose, you'd be like, man, I should have just been smashing this.
Yeah.
Because he was at his peak powers when he was hitting everything.
His peak
moving.
powers.
Yeah.
He was youthful then too.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying though, like when Tiger was out here like knocking down any waitress,
Yeah.
Anyway, just,
And
he
and
couldn't
all.
be beat, bro. It was like, yo, you want the fielder, you want Tiger. And people was like, I'll take Tiger. And it's like, good bet.
we'll see. Good
Yeah.
luck, Tiger.
What would you give up sex for like 2-3 weeks for? Like to prepare for like a marathon or
Nothing.
corporate challenge?
Nah. I definitely did a lot during corporate challenge.
It's crazy because it seems like so.
That's probably why I always lost too.
I always hearing like boxing, they be like, no sex before the fight.
Yeah.
It makes your legs loose. But me, like, I seem like I always went out and played way better after sex. I was out there. I remember going.
But
like,
they talking like high level.
I mean, just being relaxed. Had your post nut clarity. You know what I'm saying? So, you see everything in slow motion. I just feel like I'll be in my.
Yeah, like you more aggressive. Like you start punching chairs and like
just
kicking
feel
over
like-
chairs and
everything just kind of slow down a little bit after that. You play.
So they
better.
said, hey, Chris, you going to play like Pat Mahomes. Y'all going to win corporate challenge. you just have to give up sex for 3 weeks while you prepare.
If I was guaranteed 100% you winning this thing, the holding the trophy, yeah.
You giving it up.
But like you might win it. Like, nah, I don't need no might.
They said 85% chance you gonna win it.
Nah.
That's still a good chance.
That's a damn
Nah.
good chance.
85 is not 100 though.
It's still 85. It's like you really got to mess this up.
But yeah, I just don't know if it's worth it.
That's fair. What if it was for the Super Bowl though?
Yeah.
Like they said, the Niners will win a Super Bowl if you give it up for a month.
Nah.
The Niners, Chris, y'all, all you know is heartbreak.
Faithful.
The faithful, yeah, you're right. But nah.
So you're not faithful to the Bay.
Nah, when it come get a little pecker when I tell you that.
Now they come to wet my whistle.
That's crazy. But yeah, I'm not
They can
I'm
win
not
it
doing
without me doing that.
But I'm just saying, like, you know, Big G came down your ear like, yo, if you just get us up for a month, I'm going to get a Niners.
100% or 85%.
100%. No, Big G, he 100%, bro.
Now it's a
Can't
month.
tell no
Y'all said
lies.
3 weeks. Now
It's a
y'all
month.
just
No,
pushing
because
it back.
Big G ain't going to give you nothing for free, bro. He going to, you know.
Salvation's free.
It's a fast.
He say 30 days, and I'm going to give your
That's a
Niners the
fast.
championship.
30 days.
And then he say, I'm going to make sure they beat the Chiefs by 21.
Oh, yeah. Like old chick did. It's a
You going to give
bucket.
it up?
But no, shout out to baseball. Baseball's back, man. Can you shout out something? Or can you only shout out people?
I'm not going to Google the rules to shouting out, so just do you, man.
Shout out to baseball, man. Baseball's back.
You're like the only person excited about that.
Yeah.
That's wild.
You know what's weird? Is I can't even find like the Royals games on TV.
Because it's on a different channel. Rally or something like that.
Huh. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't
Baseball
come on like regular
sucks,
TV.
so they need to fix that.
I like baseball.
I
Like, you don't
even-
like the pitch clock and stuff?
I also heard that like ESPN is not up in their contract with MLB after this year. Or whenever that contract is up. It's either this year or next year.
This is more local, but did y'all vote for the stadium?
I didn't vote.
I didn't vote because I really don't care.
I'm
I hope
kinda
y'all
in the
go to
same-
Dallas. I hope Chiefs go to Dallas.
Damn.
I told my mom that.
That's fucked up.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. But my mom was asking me questions. Are we kind of conversing about the situation? And she's like, "Did you go vote for her? What'd you vote? Yes or no?" I was like, "Well, I didn't vote." She was like, "Well, why not?" I'm like, "Cause I don't care. I don't. The Royals move or we lose the Royals. Oh well. The Chiefs. I'm not a fan. I'm gonna still be able to watch my team on TV. So
Nah, but I mean, I see the 49ers every time they come to Arrowhead, so I mean, it's cool.
that's once every
4 years,
It's not
yeah.
even
Not even 4,
guaranteed the
yeah.
4.
Which is crazy because they go out there more than they go here, which is crazy.
Well, because we like whooping ass on the road. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it is what it is, but
No, I mean, it's made like national news. Everybody's talking about like, oh, Kansas City stood up to the billionaires and said we're not giving you our money and shit like that.
but it is like you already buy tickets, you buy merch. It's like, why we got to pay for the stadium too, or stadium renovations?
That's the way it goes. My thing is, I feel with that whole situation, it's just bad timing. They'll revisit it though. I feel they got into.
I think they're gonna keep voting.
But it was like heavy.
They might. It
was
was.
It was heavy.
18%.
No,
Yeah, it was.
It was what?
It was like an
It was
18%.
because
Yeah.
I think it was because of the way it was. Like I said, bad marketing though. Like, if you come out and be like, "Yo, we need a new stadium," or "We want a new stadium," and we want you guys to be a part of it, and blah blah blah. You can sue that over, but when you come out and be like, "If y'all don't vote for it, we moving," niggas is like, "Nigga, we
Yeah.
trying to eat." Like niggas is going through hard times right now. You telling me that, like, nigga, if we don't vote for your shit, y'all gonna move? Bye.
And not Brett Veach, but the other dude. Who's the other guy?
Oh, the Royals owner?
No,
Clark
the other
Hunt?
guy in the Chiefs.
Oh, Mark
no.
Donovan.
Donovan, yeah. He was like, this is by far our best offer. We thought it was super fair, and it was still declined. And like,
But
come
it's
on,
hard
dude.
times right now. Like,
I
bro,
just
people
vote
are
no
having
just
hard
off
times.
principle. Like, dude, it don't even make sense.
So you're saying your vote?
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
care.
you voted no?
Yeah. I just vote no off principle because it doesn't make sense to me. Like, hey, you just be like, you show up like, hey, we want a stadium. Like, who you talking to? Mm-hmm. We talking to the taxpayers like, motherfucker, I don't own the Chiefs. What you
Yeah.
talking about? And
mean,
then
y'all
they
got
break
the
it
money.
down.
And then you find out the whole thing. Like they've gotten this tax for since what the
It's
80s?
been forever. You
It's
know what
all,
I'm
it's
saying?
been like since the 80s.
Yeah, it was before. I think it was. I was
But
about to say before I was born
I want to say it was like the early 80s though.
when they first did Kaufman.
Yeah, when they did Kaufman and Arrowhead.
Yeah,
But when they did that, so they've done that tax since then, and they've gotten $50 million a year since then off of this tax. Like, so what the hell y'all been doing with all that money?
upkeep the stadium. I don't
You
know.
know what I'm saying? So, and like I said, people out here are not. You got people, like you got a group of people that are doing fine. Like, you know, life is what it is, and they keeping it moving. But them people that ain't doing fine, especially them people that live in the city, they like, man, fuck y'all stadium.
But I mean, the thing is, we've been paying the tax. We still currently pay the tax. I guess my personal view is like, dude, I don't like the fact that y'all want money to build y'all stadium, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, if you'd have came out and said like, yo, we want to build a stadium, it's going to be $1 billion. I'm gonna put in 600. I'm asking for 400. I think people more likely
That's
to
what
be
I'm
like,
saying. You got to market that different.
oh,
man.
okay,
But
we
you
can help
can't-
you out, but
you can't strong arm people for it.
But I think one of them came out. I think Clark Hunt. You know, they were saying like, "Oh, we're gonna get 500 million from the tax, and we're willing to put up 300 million." It's like, whoa, wait, why we putting in more than you putting in?
Yeah.
Because like when y'all charging $60 for parking, you don't kick shit.
And that
back.
was my real
To me.
That was my issue with it too, because it's like, so I already feel like you're pricing the people that you asking for the money, you pricing them out of being able to go enjoy where this tax is going. Because I'm like, I don't people that's struggling now, struggling period. You know what I'm saying? They can't afford to go out here and pay $400, $300 to go see no football game. You know what I'm saying? But you want me to pay for the stadium? It's like, yo, you pricing me out of it, but you want me to pay for it. I don't understand that. Like when you could go to the game, when you can go see a Chiefs game for $100 a ticket.
I mean, like it used to be when they put the tax in place.
I'm just saying, like $100 a ticket, you'd be like, cool,
Oh, you said a ticket.
yeah, because you're gonna still pay parking and whatever and
I guess
whatever.
you get
But
always inflation and shit.
but you know, you pay $100 for the ticket, you'd be like, that's cool. But I'm like, this year to go to the Broncos game was $600 for one ticket. No, thank you.
I just don't like $60 for parking. Like,
I mean, that's fair too, especially when in the summertime that same asphalt is only like $20.
I would pay 600 for a ticket for a really big
I'm
game.
not paying $600 for a
But
ticket.
I still feel like you robbing me when you say parking is $60. Because the price of the ticket might be just supply and demand. The price of parking though, it's like, bro, it's always spaces out there. It ain't supply and demand. You just was like, no, I'm gonna take you for 60 today.
This is the problem with what you saying though. You will pay $600 for a good game, but like say somebody want to go to that good game, they can't afford $600.
I mean, yeah, everything
You
ain't
know
for
what I'm
everybody.
saying?
though.
You'd be like, damn, dog. Like when every time you take that money, I'm paying for that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So what if they straight up was like, if y'all don't pay this tax, we leaving?
I think they still vote no.
I don't give a shit. Like
Really?
I think they do. That's
people
that's
will
what
still
they did.
They will still root for the Chiefs. They don't care where the Chiefs, are at.
Chiefs not gonna leave.
That's what
No, they're
just
gonna go.
did,
They're
though.
gonna build over in Kansas, but I don't care if you build in Kansas.
But I'm
Like,
talking about like, I mean, Kansas is still metro area.
Yeah, so only
So-
people that really care about that, it's like the politicians. 'Cause they're like, oh, that's Kansas. To me, it's like, no, nigga, that's just 20 minutes that way instead of
Yeah.
going down 470 and hitting 435. It's no difference to me.
But like the whole thing, like Dallas jumped in there and was like, well, we could support another team. And they were
Jerry
like,
Jones is not letting another team go to
I
Dallas.
understand that, but the whole thing is, it was like, well, what if the Chiefs moved to Dallas? What if
Somebody-
they was
they
like,
already
we will
talking
move
about it,
to,
though.
we'll move to another city way out the way if
They're
y'all
already
vote
talking
no.
about it that it's somewhere in Texas. They're like the
San
said San
Antonio.
Antonio, but-
Yeah.
but like they're like the the representatives and everything are like, yeah, we already trying to get the bread together. So if it fall through, we ready.
I don't really care.
Yeah, I mean,
You wanna move,
it wouldn't go
move,
that
like-
far.
It might. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, like St. Louis lost their team,
well,
and they were just winning Super Bowls before they lost their team.
It's true.
and the Chargers left San Diego.
But that's
Oakland left,
this type of
you know,
situation. No, I mean, it's farther, but it's still same state and whole thing. But
Yeah, I mean, St. Louis lost their team, and they had won a Super Bowl.
Seattle lost the Sonics.
a few years before that.
I don't. They could move. I just don't care. It's like, dude, okay. Eventually, y'all gonna run out of cities to move to. people will start saying, well, we're not going to spend our money on it either.
So then, what if they do move? You still a Chiefs fan?
Yeah, I like the Chiefs, but then I'm not going to be like, eventually it might wean off or some shit.
But the whole thing like that too. I mean, shout out to Jordan. He was a Rams fan his whole life. They left St. Louis. He ended up becoming a Chiefs fan because he hated the Rams for leaving.
Oh, well, I mean,
And he's from St. Louis, so
I don't lose no sleep, man. I mean, I like watching football anyway. It's just like basketball for me now. I can watch basketball and not give two shits because I don't really have a team. I like this player, and then this year I may like this team a little bit. Next year I may like that team.
basketball.
Do something different.
Well, yeah, basketball is more star driven league.
Well, I just feel like it's because we don't have a local team that I support. So if
Yeah,
we ain't got a
that
local
too.
football team. Okay, I like the Chiefs till Pat Mahomes retires. Then somebody else might come along. I might say I like the way that guy plays, and then I'll be a fan of that team for a little bit, whatever. And then if they leave, I'm like, yo, you can still vote on the tax and just give us all the kids free school lunch.
So you a Fairweather fan? Okay, it's coming out.
No, but I mean, I like my money too, though.
Just kidding. Yeah.
And I don't like being strong on that whole when they came out. We gotta look at
That's
all
the thing.
options.
You
Like,
can't
yo,
try to
who the fuck
strong-arm
you talking
people
to?
Yeah.
Man?
in that situation.
Like this is our best deal we put on the table, and
Especially like I keep saying, when people ain't got it.
Yeah.
like, fans-
Like,
Especially when you say like, yeah, this is the best deal we can do. Everybody knows in a negotiation, your first offer is not your best offer. So now if they come back in 25 and say, oh, we got a better deal, we'll put up $400 million. Me personally, I think you should fire Mark Donovan because I'm gonna say you lied to us when you said that was your best deal.
you can't lie to the people.
That's just politics, though.
That motherfucker worked for the Chiefs. He ain't
I'm
no
just saying
politician.
though, that's business politics right there. You always gonna say that's my best deal.
Speaking of business politics, the NCAA is trying to get sports gambling to ban prop bets on college sports.
Why?
Well, because they said a couple reasons. They're always going to throw the kids in there, even though these ain't really kids anymore. But they said it's easier for a college athlete who's not making any money to be influenced, and for him to influence a prop bet than it is for a college athlete to influence a game. Like it's easier for a college athlete to say, "Oh, I'm betting he gets under 16," and that guy have somebody bet on him to get under 16, and then he just shoots like shit that night. Then they say, oh, they're going to lose by 12 because when he's shooting like shit, his coach might take him out and his backup might go crazy. And they might not lose by 12, but he can always get under 16. And then another reason that they're talking about is because they're getting harassed a lot too. Like people are like hitting them up on social media and saying shit like, yo, you fucking suck. You didn't get that 17 I needed.
I understand that. I feel like that about the pros that I bet on all the
Yeah.
time. So
The
understand
pros
that.
are having the same thing too, but they're pros. And apparently college athletes are college athletes.
I mean, I see how that go though, because I be ready to get in a few people DM like, bitch, I gave you the bare minimum 12 points. You gonna go out there and get 8? You average 30 on the season. What is going on?
So what's your opinion? I think they should ban prop bets on college sports.
But that's crazy because the whole thing with the Jonte Porter,
Jonte Porter for
Yeah.
The Raptors.
Yeah, his whole thing that came up was like under a whole bunch of bets coming in on him randomly on these 2 games, and it was like under 6 points. He ended up getting 5 points, and then goes out due to eye injury.
Makes
So-
sense to me. Should be going crazy. Vegas be knowing.
It's like you talking about the college kids, but then you got an NBA player doing it.
Yeah. I think the NCAA is just saying like, yo, those are professional leagues. So, if somebody's saying they suck, they should be able to take it because they're getting paid millions of dollars. But at this point,
The
now,
whole su- yeah,
college
I
kids
mean-
are getting paid. Not all of them, but, they're getting paid, some of them.
Yeah,
But I wouldn't ban prop bets. Like, if I want to bet on this dude to get over 18 and he don't get over 18.
See, that's what I was about to say. I don't know if they ban prop bets for these reasons. Like, eventually it will trickle down to just eliminate all bets for college, because if I still bet on your team to win by whatever and you go out there and lay an egg, I'm going to still be in your inbox. Like, if I'm this type of person, I'm going to still be in your inbox. Like, why'd you throw 4 picks? And
That's what I said. Like,
you know
certain
what I'm saying?
players, it seems to me like right now they just shifted it to, it's going to be shifted to star players. Because if I bet your team to win and y'all lose, and it's football, most likely y'all lost because the quarterback did something crazy. More times than not, the quarterback was trash. because if your defense was already trash before the game, I probably wouldn't have bet that game. So now it's going to be like, oh, instead of being mad at the receiver who didn't get me 80 yards, I'm just going to shift all my anger to the quarterback. Hey, you threw 3 picks.
Yeah, that's
But,
what I'm saying.
and then if you that type of person where you really hitting up college students talking shit, kill yourself because you didn't get 7 rebounds, you going to do that whether you had a prop bet or a team bet.
On the line,
Yeah,
money
like-
line, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That's anybody, even if you do that to grown adults in the NBA.
Oh, yeah. If you pissed
Yeah.
about anything, you're going to be pissed about that -1 that didn't hit and you talking shit to everybody on the team.
Yeah, but still hitting up, sending death threats to Russell Westbrook, you know, or sitting in the front row and you yelling racial slurs at Russell Westbrook, you know, because he ain't scoring enough points or whatever, you know. Like, I mean, you still,
That's so.
whether you're doing it to a grown man or a kid, you still, that's still not
Well, I
cool.
mean, that's still not normal activity.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you got to go and ban all prop bets on college sports because of that.
Man, like I said, I just feel like it changes into you just gonna argue. That type of person is not gonna go away.
No.
You know what I'm
No.
saying? You're gonna still that type of person is still gonna bet on certain things, and when things don't go their way, they're still gonna be in people's inboxes. So then, what you're gonna do is just take away all college betting.
Well, yeah, because you still have guys, you know, internet guys hiding behind a NBA player as his, you know, picture and a fake name or whatever, you know, guy bets big or something as his username. It's like you don't know who this guy is. Like,
Oh, so it did mention that in the story. It said that the NCAA and these professional leagues, they do work with like companies to help track down some of these people
Yeah.
that are sitting like they're like really outside the lines. You know, some people are just saying like you suck, but it's actually people out here, you know, saying wild shit like,
Well, that becomes
I'm gonna
like
kill your
a-
motherfucking ass.
I'm about to say that becomes like a terrorist attack,
Yeah.
like a terrorist event or something like that.
So they do work
a
with
threat.
companies to try to track those people down and I guess do whatever they can do. But the state of West Virginia is trying to pass laws that says like, yo, if you harassing somebody online or in person because of something like this, then they want to ban you from betting or wagering in the state or online at sports books if you found that you harass players, coaches, officials, online or in person.
I don't see nothing wrong with that though, because you should hold people accountable for the dumb shit they do.
really?
Yeah,
I like to know what they mean by harass. If you say like you suck,
yeah. I mean that's pretty mild, I would say.
well, like I mean, harassment is I
If
guess
you
it's like an
I'm
eye to
gonna kill
behold.
your whole family.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
now you're just threatening somebody. But if it's just like, yo, every time I see you, I say you suck because you missed that kick while it left. You know,
I mean, that's
I feel like that's regular though, because you got
that's regular harassment or just regular.
it's just regular. Because if you go talk to somebody at like say you go talk to a fan of Oklahoma and something, and they play OSU or Texas, and
Yeah.
and somebody go crazy, like they will be in that. They will no betting, no nothing. Got to be on the line or nothing. They'll still
Yeah.
thrash that team out. You know what I'm saying? That's like normal stuff. You suck, or you know what I'm saying. Your mama looked at you and knew you wasn't a quarterback. Things like that is like regular stuff.
when she was taking you out the crib, she knew you
like-
wasn't no
But the
quarterback.
thing is, though, like somebody might say, "Oh, well, you know what? I'm tired of them saying that. I want to do something." That's harassment. Which, like, bother. It might be harassment, but you know, it's like,
Man,
yo,
we getting
this
too
come
soft
with
out
it.
here.
Yeah, I don't
like,
think
we
if you
getting too
keep
soft,
if you
bro.
keep it sports related, like you suck or why you miss so many shots, like or you know you can't see, you need glasses or something, you can't see the rim, you know, like
So you saying as long as they don't go down to you
You just
suck,
can't cross
I
the
still
line,
don't think-
like
I
you
s-
know the line.
that's
bro.
still not okay. Like that's just weird.
I don't think
to
it's
me,
that bad,
but-
that's not bad. Like I say, like regular fandom. That's regular fandom type stuff. But once you go across that line to where you like threatening or
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, or if you go make one of these burner accounts and just like totally talk about like basically bring down this person's character, his image, or whatever like that, then it can seek over to you know what I'm saying, harassment. But just saying that you had a bad game and somebody calling you out on it, that's just spitting facts.
but if you had if you have X player going for over 19 points, the dude shoots 25 times, but he only makes like 5. Like he tried.
It happens.
It ain't like he only shot 5 times and
It
didn't even
happens.
try. He just had a bad game.
I'm not with it. I feel like we already got laws on the book. Like if you own somebody's shit saying, yo, I'm gonna kill you, this and that, we got laws for that already. I don't see why you need to start creating new laws.
I agree.
And as far as betting, like let motherfuckers bet. If I want to bet and he want to,
Just period.
Yeah.
Let motherfuckers bet.
I'm like, if dude's out here missing shots on purpose, you would assume his coach would take him out or do something about the shit.
Yeah. But you guys see DeJounte Murray, 44 points on 44 shots or whatever?
I did see that.
It's
That's not
insane.
good.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Somebody should have told him like that's not a good stat line, dude. Like
And Greg Popovich texted him like, pass the damn ball, 44 shots.
Coach, like, bro, I ain't teach you that.
Coach Pop.
I definitely
I
ain't teach you
mean,
that.
I don't. Did they have a lot of injuries?
No, I think
He's
Trey
still in
Young
Atlanta,
played.
right?
Yeah.
Trey Young played.
I think he played that game. How did he get 44 shots
That's what I
off
was
with
about to
Trey
say.
Young in the
Like,
game?
You sure? That's why I'm thinking they had some injuries.
But yeah,
It is
that
what
was
it
funny.
is.
Yeah.
All right, let's go down to Florida, Chris. Let's
Florida be wilding.
Florida. You want to talk about your Florida story first?
Nah, you got it.
I don't have it, but I got another Florida story. That's why I
Okay.
threw it to you.
Start with that.
Okay, so Tallahassee Police Department's in some hot water. They got caught on body cam doing some shady shit. They pulled a guy over.
Calvin Ridley. His name is Calvin
His
Ridley.
name is Calvin Ridley.
Not the football Calvin Ridley.
This might be his daddy, Calvin Ridley Sr., 56. Are we sure?
Calvin
We
Ridley's
don't
daddy
know.
could be 56.
We don't know. I'm gonna leave it up in the air. I'm not.
How old
you
is
know,
Calvin Ridley?
He's got to be
29.
I'm like, my mom's is 58, so this definitely.
Yeah,
could
this
be.
could
I
be.
got you though. Hold on, I got you.
We don't know,
Just a
but
guess.
we're gonna throw it out there. This could be Calvin Ridley's daddy. But the guy was pulled over. Turned out he was driving without a license, which in Florida is not an arrestable
Calvin Ridley
offense.
is 29. Your boy's good.
Okay, so yeah, this Calvin really pops.
He's not junior though.
Nah,
He's not junior.
What's his daddy name? Click on the Wikipedia. It'll tell you about his
Yeah.
parents.
I'm gonna keep going, but the
Go
guy
keep
gets
going.
pulled over for
I'll
driving without a
interrupt.
license. In Florida, that's not an arrestable offense unless you got some other charge to go along with it. So these cops on body cam, department officer, Kirsten Oliver, she speaks to the man before calling the backup officer, expressing that she believes he smells like an illegal substance. They always smell that marijuana. That's their favorite line.
So Calvin Ridley's parents are Kay Daniels and Colin Ridley.
Not Calvin.
This is Calvin Ridley uncle.
His uncle. Okay, go ahead, continue.
But the cop says she smells something illegal. You know how they do. I smell weed. I want to search or whatever they
Go
trying to
get
do.
the dog.
Yeah. And then she calls for backup, but turns out they got him on body cam. She finds a closed container in the car. Then she opens the container, pours the liquor out the container, and then they arrest the guy for DUI. And she tells the other cops, yeah, he had all this liquor in open containers in the car.
But they were not open.
They were
before
not
that
open.
shit. Yeah. Throw her in jail.
Yeah.
And they just seen it on the. I think they be forgetting they got on body cam sometimes.
Throw
then-
her in jail, bro.
So then she tried to say she thought it was already opened in court. That's what she said, right?
No, she said I thought it was the policy for us to open it and pour it out.
and then say it was an open container.
To break the
She
seal.
didn't go that far. She said I thought it was our policy that we open it and pour it out because we don't collect liquid evidence. That's
Florida.
what she said. And then of course they like, yeah, okay, but you charged him like it was already open, like he was
Right.
drinking that shit. It says a search of the car yielded no marijuana before Oliver discovers a small sealed bottle of liquor that she then opens with an audible noise of the seal cracking on camera. You know how you crack that seal that
Yeah.
so they heard her cracking that seal, and then she's, oh, look what was already open.
Yeah, at the very least, you should be fired, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna sue them.
She dumped it out, then threw the bottle back in the car. And then body camera footage appears to show Oliver implying to the second officer that the bottle was open and the contents were in a thermos inside the Riley's vehicle. So she poured it out, and then was like, man, you see that empty bottle of yak? He got a whole goddamn thermos. He just been drinking and driving.
Throw her in jail.
Yeah.
It sounds like the same stories you always hear though about them police playing people stuff on people, things like that. Like, you doing too much for what? What it come down to? Like, dude, you got a personal vendetta against me. You got did I do something to you to make you want to come after me like this? Why are you? What's the deal?
I'm looking like, man, could she just be incompetent and don't know how to do her job? I could see her just opening the alcohol and pouring it out, saying, "I thought that was our policy."
You could
Like, yeah, okay, but then why'd you charge me like that shit was already open? Like,
That's what I was about to say. Like, if she would have just did that part, you'd be like, all right, cool. Police do some wild stuff.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Like, you need some new train. We got to retrain you.
Yeah, but like once you go ahead and like arrest me and like now I'm charged with DUI and all this stuff, it's like
For suspicion of driving under the influence.
like you did too much.
But then they didn't do any tests or nothing. Like he didn't have to say his ABCs or
No, so I
or
did
walk
send a
the
story
line.
that he
or a breathalyzer test.
I think they asked him to do did they wanted him to do like some sobriety tests and he declined or said no thank you. Which it's not mandatory, so you don't have to do it.
See, I was gonna say the sobriety test, but I'm like, sobriety is like when you're trying to get off alcohol. So that's all I was like. I didn't want to say that and be wrong.
Oh, okay. You just got to fire, man. You miss every shot you don't take, dude. But yeah,
I'm
they,
just saying,
they
man.
did offer that, and I guess he declined.
No,
And then I guess that's probably why they were more upset. Like, oh well, you got alcohol. We just gonna. I think you drunk. We're gonna charge you.
I'd be like, yeah, that's cool. But once we see this footage of you just going wild on my shit,
And you heard that.
yeah, like, you just
Because you crack the seal.
Yeah.
It's like 10 of them.
like you making up shit now.
When I sue him, I'm also asking for money damages, and you got to replace that bottle, whatever it was.
I can see your ass doing some shit.
Whatever that was.
And why you throwing trash in my car? Like, what was the reasoning behind that? That's what I was like. 'Cause what else reason would you have that you putting the trash in my car after you poured it out?
I want $100,000 and another half pint of Viaca.
$7, $6.99.
They like,
Can
we're
we
just
get
gonna
one?
give you $100,007. Like, no, I want $100,000 and I want that half pint
I
of
want you to
Viaca.
Yeah.
go to the
You have
store
to
and
go-
pick
yeah.
that
Like
up.
a Monaco. Tell that bitch go to the store and get my Viaca.
Yep. And deliver it.
It just, man, stuff like this make me be like, man, they just do whatever they want for real. And then now I got to deal with this bullshit because you out here playing. You know what I'm saying?
And shoot.
I be thankful though. Like I haven't been in situations like this. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be like, God damn, it could happen.
That's why people always like, hey, is your body camera on? Is your body
Yeah.
camera on? Like, because y'all might do some shit and I won't try to catch it.
That's just because a lot of them get away with it. You know?
Yeah, I
Well, I mean, they caught cops doing some crap. Like they had the damn, where was that at? The cop that was planting meth on people. He was just like literally just planting meth. Like, oh, he searched their car, and his body camera's on. They got him on his own body camera. Like, oh, throwing baggies of meth in cars. Like, oh, what is this?
And then act surprised.
Yes,
Acting
like,
surprised is wild after that.
yeah, they got him on. He went to jail for it. They got him on camera, and he was literally just doing it to like, oh, I'm making all these meth arrests. I want
So
to
in
get
my
promoted and shit.
opinion, any cop that gets caught doing things like that should absolutely go to jail.
I think it
No
should be
doubt.
like double.
I'm like, I think you should go to jail because you like ruining people's life for nothing.
Yeah.
Just because you felt like.
Well,
it
he was
that
trying
day.
to get promoted.
I don't
man.
give
It
a
wasn't
damn.
nothing.
That ain't
It
my
wasn't
job.
nothing.
It ain't my public responsibility for you to plant shit on me so you can get promoted. nigga. Like, just do your fucking
man.
job, man.
I want to find that video. Buddy was like, "Oh, what is this?" Then he put out his test kit.
And then he
Positive.
shake it too.
He had a test kit where they put it in there and they shake it up and the color change. He's like,
If it turned
We got
blue,
him.
buddy, you know what this is.
he's like, we got. One woman's like, what is that? Oh, you know what this is. I've never seen that before in my life. You know what this is. Bullshit.
A bullshit. Or what if you start dabbing in the little bag? Yeah, that's pure.
This just lets you know, like, the fact that they get caught on body camera doing stuff like that lets you know before body cameras was probably like the wild
doing
west.
wow. I believe that though.
It's probably like, oh, we found a dead body in your car. He's like, nigga, what?
I believe that, bro. And I want to jump out there and say I'm not saying every cop do stuff like this, but I do believe there are cops that do stuff like this.
I'm gonna jump. I believe like
65%?
65%.
50.
Fuck shit. Yeah.
Whoa, that's a big
65
number.
is kind of high.
I think I would bet my dollar on it.
Man,
I'm not gonna put a
That's
number
tough.
on it. That's
Like, look, here's the thing. Think about
That's
how many
tough.
people at your job you seen fucking off for doing some bullshit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And the thing is, that's just a job for them too.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm betting it's high as hell of people that was like, yo, man, I'm just gonna give you whatever, disorderly conduct. What? I didn't even say nothing. Oh, okay, I'll give it to you twice. Or they bump you and say, oh, you trying to assault a cop.
Oh yeah.
I bet it's like high. It's probably like, what's the number of cops that don't do bullshit would be like.
I think the bigger statement to what we're saying right now is like this is the amount of trust that we have in the police enforcement. Right, we trust y'all about as far as we can throw you, and we absolutely believe y'all be on fuck shit.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
But the small bullshit ain't like, you like, yo, everybody do bullshit. But like, you finding meth in my car, or you pouring out my motherfucking scotch and then saying, oh, the shit was already open. I'd be, nah.
I mean, I already told y'all my story about the open case, the open containers that I thought was totally bullshit. I mean, in Kansas, they crazy, bro. They like, if you got a 6-pack and one of the beers is missing, you got an open container. Yeah.
Hold on, man. Wait a minute now. Let me.
Yeah.
like, man, I could have drank that a month ago.
Dude, they hit me with that.
Really?
Yeah, try to give me 5 days for that.
I was gonna bring that up,
Hey, we
but that
going
wasn't
Supreme
mine.
Court, man.
Yeah, they 5 days for that. They was like, yo, it was a 6-pack of Seagram's, or not Seagram's, Smirnoffs. Smirnoff Ice.
The good old days.
We had a holiday little get together at one of our friends' house. We left. I took the drinks with me. They just ride in the back seat. You know,
Perfectly good drinks, you know.
It was warm by then. I mean, it was November. It was like right after Thanksgiving we had this situation, so it was cold. But
It was kind of cool back there. Dude.
probably.
He's like, oh, you got ice cold motherfuckers
yeah,
spread off
yeah.
back there.
Yeah, but so they pulled me over, and I know they back there, but I'm like, whatever, bro. I ain't been drinking. I'm chilling for real. When they pulled me over, even them pulling me over, they pulled me over for speed, and they pulled me over for going 30 into 25.
You should have fled the scene.
Yeah.
I just took it.
Should have ran him.
Should have ran.
Yeah, they pulled me over for going 30 into 25. And I was like, well, that's crazy.
Did you go to court for that?
Yeah.
Did you ask like, hey man, hold on, man?
No. The motherfucker was dead ass.
They was like, nah, that's an open container.
Me and Moms went with me, right?
I'll be like, no, dude, you gotta explain this. What container was open?
Me and Moms went with me because I'm probably just 21.
Yeah.
I probably just turned 21. I don't even know if I'm honestly, I might have been underage. I might have still only been like 20 or 19. But I wasn't drinking. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like they got me on the DUI or anything, or like was like you a minor drinking, or you underage drinking or nothing like that. Like I wasn't drinking, but me and Moms go to court and they like the prosecutor is just a dick. Honestly, he's like he pull open the numbers. He like you open container. You looking at about 5 days. Mom's immediately broke down crying. Oh, I said, whoa,
5 days?
Hey, I'm her baby, nigga.
Shit.
Give
me my motherfucking time, man.
I'm like, 5 days for what? Mom's crying. He like, for the open container, I'm like, 5 days for that? That's a fine. He was like, bro, this is what this nigga told me. Swear to God, hardest shit a nigga ever told me in court. He said, bro, chill out. It's not like you going to jail today. I said, damn. I'm like, you right.
Nah.
You right, cuz.
I'm gonna need more answers than that. Like, nah, bro.
Got time to think about it.
Like, you can literally just pull over anybody coming from like a Sporting KC game that had a cooler of beer. And be like, oh, 1, 2, oh man, you got 34.
Yeah.
Open container.
Bro. And I was like,
that was a 12-pack at one time.
Or just anything like, yo, if you got 13 beers, like, how you know somebody didn't just throw extra beer in there, but nah, you just considering I've already drank down another 12-pack.
Hey, they serious over there. Dude was straight up like 5 days.
Nah, I'm Nino Brown. Hell no, this shit bigger than me.
And I was like, bro, it wasn't even open. It was just one bottle was missing from the car, and it's because I had gave it to my girlfriend. Like, yeah, drink that whenever.
See, that tricky shit gets you every time.
I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, all right, man. That cost me a lot of money to get out of too. Thinking back, I probably should have just did the 5 because it cost me like $2,000.
I'm going to the Supreme Court. Just
Before
on
you do
principle.
5.
It's cost me like $2,000 to get out of that shit.
You know what? I would tell them, dude, I want to go to trial. I want y'all to stand up there and tell a jury, like, yo, this dude was missing one of his 6 beers, so we charged him with an open container.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to see the
I'm young at
affidavit.
this point,
Yeah,
though.
I'm like, I want my peers to look me in my motherfucking face
I'm really young at
and
this
be
point,
like, yeah,
though,
you
but
going to jail.
That's fair. But yeah, man, that stuff was wild. And I remember how they was acting though, like how the police was acting that night. Like they act like I was like,
They like, we got, hey,
We
start
got him.
they
running.
act like they caught me with the whole load. You know what
Run
I'm
me
saying?
another
I'm like,
car.
Boy, this boy got about 16 birds on him or something out here. They didn't took me.
I'm 10, 12, run me another car.
Handcuffed me, set me on the sidewalk,
Bring the paddy
You
wagon.
know what I'm saying? Shit like step it up.
took me to the jail up under KU Med,
10-4.
handcuffed me to a chair, taking pictures of the alcohol on the table and shit.
I'm like, are y'all
I didn't
taking
know it was
pictures
a
of
jail.
5 Smirnoff?
oh, yeah, I'm like,
I don't know it was a jail under there.
yeah, it's a jail up under KU
I learned
Med.
that on the pod.
Yeah. they wild, and I'm like, man, I hate to be like a real criminal.
Fingerprinting and shit. Like,
No, low, real shit.
put you in the room like, you
Mug
want
shot.
to say anything?
You got a
I
mug
didn't take
shot?
no mug shot. I don't remember taking no mug shots. I just remember handcuffed
So
to
I'm
that
like, nah,
chair.
bro, y'all got to delete that. That's crazy.
But I'm like, bro, y'all acting wild as shit right now. We're missing bottle.
Somebody got to find that bottle.
I'm like, yeah, it's over.
You know
on
what's crazy?
I'm
'Cause
like, it's
then-
over on 35th and Tracy.
If they pull your girlfriend over with just the one bottle, she
Yeah.
get an open container.
She going to get way more than you.
Oh, like, bro, y'all.
They like, oh, well, she drunk.
Yeah, she done have 5 of
They
them.
asked me that though. I remember him specifically saying, like, did you drink this bottle tonight? I'm like, the one that's missing? He
I was like, dude,
yeah.
you
I'm
talking
like-
about like the 5% alcohol Smirnoff.
I was like, bro, I gave it away. He was like, nah, you probably drank it tonight. I'm like, okay, my nigga, whatever.
Did you
man.
hit him-
At that point, so I was young back then. So at that point, I started getting rude. Like, man, dude, what the fuck you gonna do so I can get up out of here? Get up out of here. You going with us, buddy?
If I did drink it,
He hit you with the, that's what they all say.
Basically. And then, but after they handcuffed me up under KU, they like, we believe that you didn't drink that tonight, but it's still an open container.
Wow.
What are you talking about?
They get that on the body cam?
Wasn't
had
even
no
body
body
cams
cam.
back. This like 2001, 2002.
yeah, they ain't had nobody. They just out here dogging people out back then.
But well, it might have been. It was later than that. We were out of high school. This like 2003. Yeah. So I was 19. I wasn't 20.
Oh, you were 19?
I was 19.
Oh, well, that make a difference.
But I wasn't
don't.
drinking though.
But you was riding around with liquor.
So what?
You can't be in possession of liquor. You ain't 21.
I can't. It wasn't even my car.
You was in carrying control of the car though, right?
I was driving the car, but I
Yeah, that's
wasn't.
carrying control.
I wasn't. It was just in the car.
Nah, boy, yeah, good thing you can go to trial.
Now I'm just saying, like, this car is not my car. I'm just in the car. I'm like, I didn't even know those was back there.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
buddy.
I'm be honest with you now. Like if I was on the jury, I'm like, I don't believe that shit.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Be like,
Who
Bailiff.
car was it?
take
It
them.
was my mama's car.
Oh, so were they her Smirnoff?
It was my car, but it was my mama's car. Actually, yeah, no, that car was in my mom's name. Yeah, that was the Mazda. That was in my mom's name.
All right, Chris, you want to talk
All right.
about your damn Bible Belt story?
Bible Belt story.
Somebody got belted with the Bible. All right, so staying in Florida.
Florida be tripping.
Yeah, you know. Florida man accused of whacking Walgreens manager in the face with Bible on Easter Sunday.
Why?
So a Florida man was arrested after he allegedly whacked
The fact that
Walgreens
they said
manager
he whacked
in the
this
face
man.
with the Bible on Easter Sunday. Peter Owens, 35. So the incident unfolded at Walgreens.
Yeah, of course, because he smacked the Walgreens.
According to arrest affidavit.
Okay.
I said that earlier. That's why I wanted to repeat it. So Owens Owens was trying to buy a pair of headphones and got into a verbal altercation. And he asked Owens to leave the store. And that's when he smacked him with the brown Bible in his hand before leaving the store.
Okay.
So does it tell us why he used the Bible and not like Times Magazine or People?
I'm guessing because he had his Bible on him.
Yeah.
Because you don't just pick up a Bible in
You
Walgreens.
just walking around with your Bible like that?
When you one with the Lord, yes, sir. Yes,
I don't
sir.
know
He's
nothing.
my Lord and Shepherd.
I don't.
Where's your Bible at?
I have the one with the golden edges upstairs.
The family Bible.
Anybody knows about that? Know about that? You know what I'm saying? I got the golden edges upstairs, but my Bible right here.
Oh, okay.
So he says that the store manager, who was actually a she, was being rude to him.
He smacked a woman with a
Yeah.
Bible. That is funny, bro. That
He's
makes
ain't
me
gonna take
think-
no lip off you, bitch.
That makes me think of my boy Tonyo, man. We went
Shout
to go
out,
see
Tonyo.
John Q, man. It was Shorty from Diary of a Mad Black Woman. He was like, "Yeah, she looking good."
Oh, yeah,
It
yeah.
was Shorty, and she was like, "You better be glad I'm a Christian, or I'll let you know how I really feel." We in the movie theater, packed movie theater. This nigga Tonyo's like, "Smack that bitch with a Bible."
What book would you not want to get smacked with?
I don't
The
wanna get smacked
dictionary?
with no book.
That's what I was thinking. Like a Bible, though, it's like, oh, I can't believe you did that, but it ain't the worst book. You know what I'm saying?
You smack me with any Bible, it's
Or
it's up.
a atlas.
Like if somebody hits you, because the Bible don't be having that hard paper cover on it.
They got some with that.
But if you get hit with like one of them encyclopedias, the old school
The
ones,
Britannica.
yeah. You know where the cover was like this thick? If you get hit with that motherfucker, you might go
And
down.
they only had the hardbacks. It wasn't no soft
I never seen a
covers.
soft
If
back
y'all don't know
Yeah.
what an encyclopedia is, go ask your mama and your dad.
Yeah.
I know it's a group of people out here that don't.
Dude,
We
I
had
know
the
it's
whole
somebody
thing,
in this
the whole
world
set.
right now. Like, what do you do? He's like, well, I used to sell encyclopedias, but you know, the market kind of fell out. You had a whole set?
I had
Yeah.
a whole
My
set.
mom bought
My
the whole
grandma had a
set.
I feel like we had some missing books.
We had
You
it
know
on
what?
the TV.
Now that you say that,
The TV set.
Some missing books.
you might be right. I think we was missing like that TUV joint.
The TV.
TUV
Yeah, you
might
know-
have been gone.
Dude, that was a crazy time because it was like, oh, look it up in an encyclopedia. But if your set was just old and some new shit came out, it was just like,
Yeah.
It ain't
well,
in
that
there,
shit
bro.
don't exist.
It
Yeah.
ain't in there, bro.
You're right.
Nah, that's
You can't smack me though. You can't smack me with an encyclopedia, a Bible, a magazine, nothing. Your hand, you can't smack me.
well. I mean, like if your grandma had like a jet, was like, get outside. I told y'all, you like,
My
oh.
grandma could smack me.
You know what I'm saying? But like at the store,
But a
My grandma
jet.
could smack me. A
A
jet
jet was
doing
this
nothing.
big, like,
it ain't
that's what
doing
I'm
nothing.
saying. But like if
She
you out
gonna
in
miss.
public and somebody hit you with a jet, you like, okay, now we got. But like now if they hit you with the encyclopedia,
Yeah.
first you gotta
That's assault.
shit.
Yeah.
you gotta back up and shit. And
Secondly, you might have to pull out the Hellcat. Like you going too far.
like if they hit you like a good one, like one of the ones that was thicker than the rest of them,
Like D. I think
because
D
there's a lot of
was
common
like-
shit with D.
D's
But like if they hit
nuts.
you with Z or X, you like
They hit
You're
you with
right.
X.
Those
X
are the
only
smaller
big,
ones.
you
Yeah,
know.
you're
they hit
right.
you with X, you like I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
But you get caught with C,
Or S.
can't walk that off.
Popular letter.
Why is you smacking people, bro?
He said the bitch was getting mouthy.
Yeah. So actually the next day Owens was arrested again.
This nigga's a menace.
He allegedly stole men's shoes and a box of Cheez-Its from Walmart.
Yeah, this dude's some menace, man. Get him off the streets.
He owes some other type of time.
Oh man. So he went to jail the first day, was like, hold up, bitch, I'll be back.
She's probably like, sir, we do not sell beats here. He's like, nah, I ain't gonna tell you again what I want.
He like, what that say right there? Beats?
She said, look, you getting real jazzy with your mouth, okay? She probably said, sir, you can leave. He's a bitch, I'll leave by 10 5 minutes. Motherfucker, I'm like,
He said, I'm gonna hit you with all these psalms.
Like, Lord forgive him. Nah. That dude's a menace, man. Lock him up.
Man, on Easter Sunday.
Well, I mean, if you're
Of
gonna
all
get hit with
days.
the Bible any day, Easter Sunday is probably that day.
Or Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day?
Mother's
Yeah,
Day?
that's the other day that's packed out. So
Oh, you're right. Just the church in general. Yeah, you're right.
There's a lot of people in church on Mother's Day?
Yeah.
everybody come to church for their mom on Mother's Day.
Not Father's Day, because there's not a lot of
Nobody come to
fathers.
church on
Yeah.
Father's Day.
Boy, they
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard out here. For
I'm
me to
like
be a dad.
Barkley. I think y'all milking that birth thing too.
You act
said,
like-
that nigga said trying to play basketball on a twisted ankle.
Yeah, act like that's a real feat or something, you
bro,
know.
that-
They said Barkley. Why don't you buy a woman a watch? Because the clock on the
He said,
stove.
why
Yeah.
you don't buy your girl a watch? Because the clock on the stove. That boy is a wild boy.
Yeah, that's a menace right there.
That's the same dude was like San Antonio. They got some ugly ones. Oh man.
That's why that show is as big as it is, though.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. Let's move on.
Him and Shaq. I mean, Shaq too.
Burglars
They
steal
funny.
$30 million cash from a Los Angeles money storage facility. One of the largest cash heists ever.
I seen that.
So apparently, it sounds like these armored trucks collect money from businesses throughout the city, and they take it out of this one spot to hold it before, I'm guessing, taking it to the Federal Reserve or somewhere. And they got hit. $30 million.
Sound like an inside job to me.
That's
What was
the
the
police
truck?
said. Like, we investigating to see if this was an inside job. We
What
ain't gotta
company?
Investigate.
What company was it?
I think it was the facility was operated by private security firm Garter World.
Sound like an inside job to me.
Yeah.
For sure.
Either somebody got fired or somebody that worked there was like, hey.
So either somebody's about to be quitting,
Yeah.
and that's who did it. I guarantee you.
That's crazy. It don't take us long to figure this out.
No,
It-
because bro, like, come on. If you see this building, it was just like a white building. You know, it's like, who would know they keep $30 million in there unless you working there?
yeah.
And if you working there, I'm damn sure like, bro, you ain't gonna believe these motherfuckers keep like $30 million in there.
More. Probably more. 30 mil was probably low on this pole, honestly.
One story said like they came down through the ceiling, cracked the vault,
Yeah.
That's
didn't set off any security or alarms. Like this is the
like
real
Mission Impossible?
This is the real deal right here. This is the real deal.
Did y'all ever watch the Vince Staples show?
No.
It was one episode on there where Vince Staples' boy was had hostages in the bank and everything. It was a whole standoff like situation. He had everybody in the bank and they was trying to get to the vault. So it was a whole day ordeal, and they finally get to the vault and somebody didn't hit it before they did.
Oh, that's
So yeah, ceiling
That'd be
was
the
all
fucking
cut out.
worst.
Yep.
yeah, that sucks.
But no, hit them up for $30 million. I'm just gonna say congratulations to whoever that was.
So are these people didn't get caught?
They don't have any idea who did it.
Oh,
Definitely
you up.
inside. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
no
up,
lead.
boy.
That's why they think it was like pros because they didn't set off any alarms. Apparently, they robbed the vault on Sunday, Easter Sunday, of all days. Robbed it on Easter Sunday. Nobody found out till they came back to work on Monday. So some poor soul went in there, opened up the vault, and was like, "Hey, where's all the deposits?"
He called Tony like, "Hey Tony, man, did they already move that money?" Tony like, "What? When?" He was like, "It looked like they moved the money." Like, bro, that's not supposed to happen to him today. He
Yeah.
was like,
He's like, "Tony, ain't no money here.
ain't no
Tony."
money for them to come get Tony. Tony like, boy, quit bullshit.
Because
It's in there.
probably he's like April
Yeah.
Fool.
Yeah,
Stop
you
playing.
just
I
not
was April Fool's too. Get out my phone, Clint.
say you just not looking hard enough, man. It's in there. Nah, it ain't in here.
Like, bro, I can't
It's
not
empty.
see
Yeah.
30 million, fam.
It's empty.
That's crazy, man.
If
But I
would've-
mean, if you was to hit on a day, I mean a Sunday, ain't nobody in there.
Especially that Sunday.
yeah, it was,
Ain't
it's
no-
probably
yeah.
like Easter. Everybody's off for holiday. They probably
Everybody
was like,
off,
"Oh,
they going to eat
Yeah.
with they family and stuff. They're like, man, that stuff be there Monday.
They're like, we collected all the money during the week,
Yep.
and now we just gonna set it here, and then we ain't working on Sunday."
It's probably somebody that been working there for a long time too. Be like, yo,
They don't even have a guard here on Sunday. They just got cameras and shit.
Easter, fam? Ain't nobody in that motherfucker. You could just run up in there and have your way.
Yeah.
You know?
And dude was like, how much we talking? He's like, nigga, I don't know, like
30
30,
million.
40,
At
50.
least.
He's like, you bullshitting.
At
He like,
least.
bro, it's for you. You can get it.
That's
bro.
where he probably went there with his phone. I'm going to just take a picture like, you think I'm bullshitting?
He said, hey,
Yeah, you think I'm bullshitting?
he said, actually, the men's bathroom's right above the safe. Matter of fact.
They came to the roof like,
It's impossible.
He-
Like
he
I
wasn't
said,
lying.
bro. Drop down like,
Yeah. Yeah.
damn.
Hey, he wasn't lying.
I mean, all you really got to do, it's like, okay, for sure it was an inside job. Without a fucking doubt.
Yeah.
100%. Now all you really, if you ever watch any movie, there's going to be a couple bodies that turn up because they don't want to
They
split
don't
the
want to
whole
split
30
the
million.
money. Yeah.
And then you just got to trace back down their cell phones. I'm not going to do y'all whole
Why
job
you
for
solving
y'all.
the case,
Yeah,
nigga?
you
What's
are.
wrong
I'm
with
saying,
you?
bro. I ain't going to do y'all whole job
You
for
sound
y'all.
a real police over there right now.
Is there a finder's fee though?
We're going to do an update.
I'm sure it'll be an update.
Give us a few
I'm sure they're not
episodes.
going to catch these people.
30 M's come off the
But
board.
they going to start
find that.
talking. Somebody going to start talking.
Somebody's going, what was that movie where he's like, yo, we robbed the Lufthansa heist. Don't spend no money. And dude bought a damn Cadillac.
Or it's going to be the guard like, yeah, I told y'all everything y'all supposed to do. Y'all supposed to kick me down with the $5 million. Y'all didn't want to give me the $5 million.
No, to see what's gonna happen, they're gonna say the ringleader, whoever that is, the shadowy figure, he gonna say, I got everybody.
shadowy-
You know what I'm saying?
the-
Because
the
we don't know
Rico.
who it is. But that person's gonna be like, I'm gonna kick everybody their bread, we just gonna lay low for a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be that one motherfucker that done already start spending bread he ain't got. He got gambling debts around the city. He like, hey, I just need a little something to get them off my back. Like in every movie you ever seen. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna be like, yo, we just laying low, bro. He gonna be like, yeah, man, I hear you, but you know, I just get him off my back. Just give me a little time.
I just want to buy this Lambo real quick.
Yep. Or he gonna go out, yeah, I'm about to come into some money, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this
How many
right now.
people you think it'd take to steal 30 million?
If you got an inside man, I say you gotta have somebody out there on lookout with the scanners and shit for sure. Every successful movie they got the lookout, and he's got glasses too. For sure.
Okay.
Then you gotta have your safe cracker.
Okay.
Yep, and then you need the mastermind too, the dude that just knows everything.
Yeah.
And then you need I say probably like two more, dudes just walking around acting like he's putting out street cones, diverting traffic and shit. So don't nobody see y'all blowing a
They
hole through
just
the roof.
carrying this. How you getting 30 mil out?
You
You
watch
probably got like a pulley system on the roof.
Nah, yeah, you watch Blue Streak too many times.
That's what I'm thinking right now. Like you on the little
Mark
thing.
Lawrence out there like,
I'm just saying, and then you gotta have a demo guy too, because you gotta get through the roof.
yeah.
So you got safe cracker, demo guy, you got comms guy, you got
Got
just
driver.
Driver, yeah.
then you got like this two other random dudes. So we had 6. Then you got mastermind and the inside man.
But the driver could be the Uber.
No,
Nigga pull up in a minivan.
I know.
so I'm thinking you got at least 7, and then you probably got like an 8th shadowy figure, like the head guy. That like I put y'all on that job.
8 for 30.
This like some real heat shit, but they didn't have a shootout out front.
Yeah.
Good luck, man. Good luck to y'all, man. Hopefully y'all don't get caught, man. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, y'all get to enjoy y'all 30 M's.
If they ever get caught, I guarantee it's gonna be because one person did something dumb.
Yeah.
People do dumb shit.
It's gonna be the
though.
guy that got drunk in the strip club was like, "Yeah, we got 30 million from that fucking place." Mm-hmm. And
That
that
would
stripper's
be
gonna be
pretty
like,
bad.
"My cousin is a cop with the LAPD" or some wild ass story.
Or my cousin had his life savings in that bank.
It wasn't a bank,
Hey.
though. They were just holding money there.
Yeah, it was like the armored car place where they take
Yeah,
all
it
the
wasn't
money.
no bank. They good.
It's still
So actually, this is more like the town, I guess.
FDIC insured.
They gonna get their money.
Yeah.
Well,
Up to 250,000 probably.
so
That's the
I
limit.
don't know how that works because once you give your money to the armored car people, I gave it to y'all, bro. Y'all owe me that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know what their insurance is probably like. Yo,
Crazy.
Like, So y'all just left in the building with an ADT system?
Brinks.
Or they can't just like a goddamn Nest?
They got the ring out there.
The
Like, the ring never went off.
They like, yo,
Let me check my ring.
I never heard
What
that.
goddamn motion alert or nothing.
so y'all just left
Little
the shit in the
chime.
building with some goddamn
Oh, wait, hold
spotlight
on.
cameras and shit?
Oh man, it say my ring battery low. That thing probably went dead. That thing battery always low.
Oh man. What else we got before we get out of here? Arkansas mom accused of making her 7-year-old son walk 7 miles to school after he missed the bus.
7 miles.
7 miles.
1
That's
mile
a
for
long
each
walk,
year
bro.
you've been alive.
Endangering the welfare of a minor. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna show you this picture. You tell me what drug she does.
Heron.
Meth.
For sure. Allegedly. You know, we don't want to get sued.
Allegedly, yeah.
I mean, that ain't hard to figure out.
Yeah.
I know a meth head when I see one.
I used to walk that to school every day.
7
7
miles.
miles.
In the
Bro,
snow.
it ain't nowhere in Kansas City where you walking 7 miles, nigga.
Her son was found walking alongside the road. Craighead County Sheriff Deputy said in the public
Crackhead?
cause affidavit.
You said crack.
It says crackhead.
affidavit. That's their word again.
Yeah, so I mean that's a smart 7-year-old. At least he knew where to go.
7?
I mean-
7.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I could not tell Johnny to walk to school from here. He'd be like, boy, nah.
Yeah.
And that ain't, it's probably 2 miles.
So I think Chubbs know where it's at, but ain't no fucking way he's walking.
He
there.
know where it's at. Johnny can tell you the directions to get to
You
his
said he
school.
not walking.
He not walking there.
Yeah, no.
He gonna be like,
I'm going to
Dad.
pull up. That nigga going to be sitting on the porch.
He gonna be like, it's that one big oak tree. You take it right there, and then it's a black truck. We take a left of the black truck.
So I give him credit for this. Like, he know. He be like, Dad, you turn here. Then you turn here. Then you turn here.
But it's mostly like because the landmarks or the way stuff
He
looks,
just know.
the color
He
houses.
ride it every day.
Yeah,
All right, listen to this.
he probably did it a few times. That's why the kid knew where he was
So the
doing.
boy told the deputies that he had to go to bed early without dinner the night before because he got in trouble. When police got back to her, she said it was not her problem. Her son had to walk to school. She allegedly said her son was old enough to get himself up for school, and it's his problem because he missed the bus.
It's a lot for a 7-year-old.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think it was 2 other children when they got to the house. I think they're going to take them kids for sure.
2 other children.
For sure.
Yeah.
Babies having babies.
7-year-old walking 7 miles to school.
That's a lot, bro.
Yeah. I feel like, how far could a 7-year-old walk to school? Maybe down the block. Eyesight. You know, like you go out the
7.
backyard and you cross the field and that's the school.
Yeah,
Like that, you can do that.
Yeah, 7.
that's it's over an hour walk.
Oh, for sure.
For a 7-year-old, you know how little their legs are?
7 miles? That's a lot.
An hour,
That's longer
hour,
than
2
an
hour and a
bro.
half, 2 hours.
Bro,
for
they
a 7-year-old?
pace walking a mile walking is probably like 30 minutes.
Oh shoot!
For a 7-year-old?
Yeah.
And you know they on bullshit the whole. They stopping because they see shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at the
flower.
butterfly. Yeah.
Oh,
Bro, that he got to school late that day.
he didn't make it that day. The police saw him. So,
Yeah.
hey, where you headed? He's probably. I'm going to school.
I wonder how many times before that he did it without getting caught. Though that's the thing. That ain't the first time he did it.
Nah.
She was used to this. Like that was her thing. Like, oh, you in trouble again? Oh, you already
But
know
no,
you
she's
walking to
basically
school.
saying like, oh, you didn't get up in time. You missed the bus.
Yeah.
Like it ain't my job to get you up. You 7.
Yeah, that's kind of your job.
When's it start? I mean, I still tell Chubbs, I say set your alarm so you get up.
See, we don't worry about that.
Yeah, I don't
I
do
don't
no
really
alarms.
necessarily worry about
How they
that.
wake up?
Johnny just get up.
Get
Johnny
up out
be
the bed.
before we be up most of the time.
Oh yeah. See, I mean, I'll wake you up, but I'll tell him set your alarm
I mean, yeah,
just so you get in the habit of setting an alarm so you get up.
responsibilities.
Yeah, so
I
we
see.
don't have to worry about it. Johnny be up. He get his breakfast. He be dressed. He be ready to go. He's like his mom. He go to bed early, wake up early. He be on his shit. Journey like me.
I think that's better that instead of being like you, be like her.
Journey's definitely like me. Like she want to stay up late, wake up late, just do her own shit.
I do. I'd be like, let's go to bed. He'd be like, can we stay up till like
Yeah.
9:35? I'm like, it's 9:35 now. What about 10:35?
Yeah, nah.
And negotiating, yeah.
Then they wake up like, you tired? No.
No, I'm not tired.
See, that be the thing. Like Johnny, he go to bed. Like we be like, bud, it's bedtime. It ain't nothing. No argument, no nothing. My nigga grab his blanket. He like, let's get it.
Yeah.
Journey be like, nah. I be like, bro.
So you saying eventually she might be walking to school?
She might be walking to school. And then get up in the morning like, I'm tired. I be like,
Yeah.
you don't shut up and get that car seat.
Now I could see like, if you had a kid, you told them go to bed, and you go in there, they done stayed up, they what I'm saying, sneaking playing that damn game.
CJ.
If you said like,
I live this.
now
Yeah.
if they had to walk a mile to school, but you drove next to them, I could see that. Like, okay,
7 miles is a
not
long
7
way.
miles.
Oh, he said
though.
a mile.
I said a mile.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Like
think for a
7
7-year-old, a mile is still a lot, though.
I know, but it's the point. Like, yo, if you don't get up on time and you don't get on that bus, how's she
Listen,
gonna
bro.
get to
And
school?
you driving next to them?
Yeah, because you
Listen,
can't
Oh,
endanger them.
no. You.
from the water department
That's
on
abuse.
63rd Street
No.
to the water department on 18th Street is 8 miles.
Yeah.
So imagine a nigga basically walking to like 27th in Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Like, you going to take the streets or you taking the highway?
Either way.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
But
Like,
a mile though, you can.
that's crazy when you walk it.
A mile, yeah, you can walk a mile, but still, like a 7-year-old, you need to be present.
That's what I'm saying. Like if she drove next to him and he walked like a mile or something under a mile, I'd be like, okay. And then she said, nope. I told his ass
Because
to go
we
to bed.
parenting right now. That's
Yeah.
parenting.
He stayed up all night, snuck and stayed his ass up, put them headphones on, was playing Fortnite. Then he didn't get up on time. He kept falling asleep. I'm
That's
like,
parenting
okay.
right there.
You following him? All right, cool.
But that other, what she did though, that's
But like you
neglect.
can't let him just take off. Like
That's
basically,
neglect.
it's like, yo, my nigga can just run away.
You grown after you make that walk, boy.
Yeah. Oh, you can't tell me shit.
You're a grown man, dog.
You at school talking to the little girls like, hey, I'm looking for an old lady.
Yeah, you want to pull up? Yeah, that's crazy, man. I just think parenting, some people just don't deserve to be parents. Just like with the other story you were talking about where the chick leave the baby in the house.
Oh, yeah,
toddler
you
in
gotta say
the
that
house
one.
For 10 days
did
while
we,
she go on vacation.
No, you said you had an update on
That's
that.
a
though.
callback, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But go ahead, John.
You know, that woman doesn't deserve to be a parent.
That bitch deserved to die.
Yeah. I mean, you
The
go on
law
vacation.
Obviously thought so.
I mean, I go on vacation without my kids, but like, I don't leave them by themselves.
Like, bro, yeah. I'm like, people go on vacation without their kids all
Yeah.
the time, but they make the proper
Yeah, I guess
situations for their
yeah.
kids. You know what
I
I'm
do
saying?
think you gotta give people grace though, because it's like some people might
Wait.
do something like, yo,
No.
I thought I was just parenting you. Like, okay, but that was just a little bit over the line.
I agree. You got it, but
Like if she'd have made him walk 7 miles to school but drove next to him,
Yeah.
I would have still said, I understand what you're trying to teach him, but 7 miles is a little over the line. Now,
That's
if it was a less than a mile, okay. But you get to 7, now you talking about shit I can't even
it's
do.
like cruel and unusual punishment at this
Yeah.
point.
Like I can't walk 7 fucking miles. Like hell no.
I ain't gonna be able to do it, big dog.
No, I'm
I'ma go
hitting this
ahead and
Uber
go
up,
this Metro,
up so
boy.
fast.
I got $1. Y'all
it still
take
$1?
tap. Y'all take the tap.
I thought the Metro was free.
The Metro is not free.
I thought they made it free during COVID and they just kept extending it.
I don't think the Metro is free at all.
Huh. I ain't wrote the Metro in
I ain't even rode the Metro
20
since
years, so
2002. But I'm just saying.
Sounds like
it's
privilege
probably
to
been
me.
21 years.
I've been.
Have you ever
I've
rode
been
the Metro,
grown.
Chris?
No.
I have
When?
back in
You lying like a motherfucker.
'98.
What bus you take?
Truce bus.
How often they run? Bullshit. Everybody know that Truth bus run 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
I knew you was every 15 minutes that truth bus.
You gotta get on the right one though. One of them turn around at the IRS. One of them go all the way to Baxter.
Yeah, gotcha.
All right, man. What else you
All
got?
right, real quick, call back to an episode we talked about a mother that left her toddler at home for 10 days while she went on vacation. Her name was Kristen Calderonio.
Where did this happen?
This was in Ohio, I think.
Ohio, okay.
Oh, 16-month-old.
I
A
thought
16-month-old?
So it can walk, but that's about it.
I would have thought Florida, but yeah, you're right.
Well, she was sentenced to life over death, over the death of her toddler after she left the home alone for 10 days last summer. I forgot where she went. We talked about it, but
It was like Mexico or something. It was out of the country.
yeah, it was definitely planned because you had to get a passport.
Yeah.
So, she was 32. I think this was the story where the neighbor said that she'd leave the kids home alone a lot and shit like that. Because there was some other kids I thought she
But
had.
still, like 10 days, like not even like a weekend. She had the nerve to go out for 10 days.
When you say not even a weekend like that makes it, that's still.
It doesn't, but
like
still,
a
it's
16-month-old,
like,
you really can't leave them.
no,
alone.
I know you can't. I mean, you can't even leave a minute.
No, like,
But still, it's like, yeah, the audacity, like 10 days.
This is along the lines where I'm saying some people just don't deserve to be parents. Like, where in your right mind do you think that shit's okay? And what do you think was gonna happen when you got back from that trip?
Yeah.
State,
What do you think he was going to find?
What
Like,
state did you think this baby was gonna be in when you returned 10 days later?
it's kind of shit. Toddler died of starvation and severe dehydration.
oh, yeah, I mean, that's kind of given.
Man, it's not a dog where you can just leave the shit
A bowl.
set up.
Oh, yeah,
you
like,
just gonna
or a
go-
hamster.
Yeah,
It had a
you know
little
what I'm
bottle
saying?
with some milk in it.
16 months. You're not even probably even on milk no more. You on solid foods by then.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm trying to think of a 16-month-old I know right now.
I don't know none right now, but I mean, I
Lux
remember
is
when
two.
I remember when Journey was 16 months. Like, she was walking, but that was it. She couldn't talk. She pointed shit. She still count on you to do everything for her at 16 months.
Yeah, I feel like she got off easy. She left the baby at home for 10 days in a pack and play, just a little square thing you put on the
Yeah.
I know what a pack and play.
Yeah,
You know
we-
what I mean, like, oh,
We
well,
had kids. I had a few of those
I've
in
had
my
kids,
day.
bro. I know what pack and play is.
I feel like she got off easy. I feel like they should give her a death penalty.
Yeah. This,
I'm not gonna.
This is
argue
why I
that.
say we should bring back the guillotine.
yeah.
So I feel like certain people you
Cut
should
her
like,
head off.
You know what? No, why you need a head anyway? Because you didn't use that motherfucker.
Yeah. You're right.
I would like to ask, like I just said earlier, like what state did you expect this kid to be in when you got back? You thought like you was gonna walk back in, kid was gonna be like, "Ma."
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she's probably like, I don't know, maybe need a diaper change. She tried to blame it on mental health. Oh, mental health. Why'd you do it? Oh, mental health and shit. Okay, all right, we'll take care of that. Just take that motherfucking head off your shoulders.
Yeah, she got what she deserved. Maybe not even enough. Definitely, I wouldn't be opposed to y'all just getting her up out of here because,
Yeah.
I ain't talking about that lethal injection punk shit either.
well, I mean that's where we differ because I don't care how you do it, just do it.
Nah, I ain't with all that soft shit. We gonna put you to sleep and no.
You
Go
trying
out
to make her
there in the
suffer?
guillotine. No, the guillotine's quick.
That's
It's
true.
painless too, man. But you know it's coming, so it's kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
From what I understand, the lethal injection is pretty quick too.
I'm just saying, like the good old days, like walk her through the crowd and let motherfuckers throw tomatoes and lettuce at her. You know what I'm saying?
Look, or have people prop bet on it, like how much blood gonna come out.
I'm not going that far, Chris. Jeez, I'm just saying, like she should have to walk through the crowd and people be like, "You dirty bitch." Throw
10
lettuce and tomatoes and shit at
10
her.
quarts of blood.
And get up there and they say you got any last words and she should get to say some shit. And they
Like,
be
yeah, I love
"Yo,
I loved my baby.
yeah, whatever they say, I love my
Yeah.
baby." And people be like, "Ah, you fucking witch."
Witchcraft, that's
What the fuck are
blasphemy.
we killing here? Joan of Arc or some shit?
I don't
Like,
know.
what
I'm just saying, like, they should have that. And it should be like on Sundays. Like, that should be the thing. On Sundays, like, yo.
On
you
Sunday?
Know they putting someone so deaf on Sunday.
on the Lord's Day?
Oh, Easter Sunday?
Yeah. On the Lord Day, you gonna go meet that nigga.
That's cold.
You
Damn.
cold piece of
I'm
work.
just saying, like, it just be too like, oh, you going to jail for the rest of your life. Like, but no, you killed a 16-month-old.
Yeah.
I agree with you. It was the theatrics that I questioned.
Bro, they could bring back like all that medieval stuff you see, like the iron thing where they put you in and the spikes hit you and shit.
Now you just want to be Saw. Give
can
her a
bring
little
all that
game.
back. Like,
Give her a
all
little
that.
game to try to get out of.
When people do like just some outrageous shit, I'm like, it don't even matter what you dream of. Like, go for it. Go for it. Cause whatever you dream of ain't as bad as what they did. And they could probably gonna have some bullshit ass reason you down there drinking motherfucking Bob Marley's and shit.
I like those.
You know what I'm saying?
Or the peanut, or what was
Miami
it?
Vice.
Miami Vice.
She
yeah.
down there at pink parties and shit. Turn up, turn up.
Mango
I like that
daiquiri
too.
with rum, double shot of
I
rum.
bet they got the bitch on camera going, hey, hey.
Yeah, hey.
I bet that meat came on and she was
Hey.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait a minute.
They went crazy in that thing.
Yeah, go on kill her. Or somebody in jail just, you know. I
I
saying
ain't
put some in y'all
upset
book.
about it.
They might do it for you in jail.
I'm not upset about it. It just is what it is.
It was, she went to Detroit and Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
You don't need a passport to go there.
Hey,
Puerto
you don't need a
Rico.
passport.
Oh, yeah, that's probably why she's like, yeah, I can go last minute. Look, like it'd be weird, because like you look at the picture, you be like, that bitch look crazy.
Yeah, she do.
Something about her eyes, I can't trust her.
It looked like somebody told her, like, you fucked up. She was like, what? I did.
So it's
She
just
struggles
her
with
and one other
depression
dude.
and other mental health issues.
Who did she
Just
go on this
her
trip
and
with
a
by
guy?
herself?
I don't remember that, but I thought we did a story and it was like a group.
I would throw her friends in jail too.
Yeah.
Well, only if they knew like she left the baby at home.
That's what I'm saying though. But I'm
Bro,
like,
they gonna be like, you don't even talk to your mama like that.
dude, like anytime we all go on trips, we go on trips, especially the ones where we do like the couples trips. They be like, we ask each other, where are the kids? Who got the kids? And she bitch be like, she at the house.
Yeah.
What?
That's what I'm saying. Or she'd be like, she with my mama. And then one friend be like, you don't even like your mama.
I'd have been like, wait. She at the house? What you mean she at the house? She at the house.
Yeah.
She be there.
She ain't gonna do that.
She
Yeah.
good.
She
Who
just,
she at the house with?
she can't get into nothing for real.
Bruh, that's crazy.
So she said, I'm extremely hurt about everything that happened. I'm not trying to justify my actions, but nobody knew how much I was suffering and what I was going through. God and my daughter have forgiven me. This is why I want to take her head off.
Yeah.
Just so she know, like, actually, bitch, God said, fuck you.
I don't know if God does
Yeah.
that, but
I would definitely whisper that in her ear.
I don't think God does that.
But
She don't know that.
her daughter
And
definitely.
her daughter damn straight. Her daughter ain't God. She ain't got to be all benevolent.
And
Her
she-
daughter can be
You
like,
know
fuck
that.
you.
It's crazy.
I'm just saying, like, her daughter can be like, no, I did not forgive you.
her ghost probably come
I
back.
feel like her daughter should haunt her for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
If nothing else. Like every night you close your eyes, you just see that face. Be like, you a piece of shit.
I slap every night in her dreams. I would slap her in the face with that shitty pamper I had on.
Oh God.
I'm done. I'm done. Funky hold on, piss me
Oh
off.
man. All right, man. Words of wisdom, B.
And I'm out of scotch on this drink.
Johnny's wild for your week.
This one is man. I done pick some wild shit.
Randomly?
Yeah, definitely random right here. But the author name is Neil Gaiman. Pause. No Diddy.
No Diddy. Take that.
No Diddy. All right. He said, so be wise because the world needs more wisdom. And if you cannot be wise, pretend to be someone who is wise and then just behave like they would.
Fake it till you
How
make it.
fitting. How fitting.
All that to say, fake it till you make it.
Basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I like fake it till you make it because there's a lot of people who do that in this world. I was a product of that.
I kind of do that work a little bit.
I was a product of that for a long time. Now I made it and I know what I'm doing.
Never would have made it.
Now he taking us to church. Church.
You is. Boy,
You
you
is.
show,
I
boy,
seen it.
I grew up in the
you
church.
You acting different.
Yeah.
It's in there.
Yeah. You acting
It's in there somewhere.
benevolent. You acting benevolent.
I might go to church summer camp, actually. Shit.
What?
That was called a vacation Bible school.
Yeah.
No, every summer we went to some church summer camp.
Yeah. Vacation. Bible.
VBS. Yeah, we know.
What's it called?
Vacation Bible School.
Are we done right? But it's
Man,
called
it's
Vacation
still
Bible
on.
School.
That's rolling.
Yeah.
What is that?
What you went to
yeah.
when you was a kid.
Really?
I'm certain.
Huh?
Anyway,
Did
tell
you
a
learn?
friend, tell your friend, tell your mama, tell somebody, anybody.
Tell your cousins.
They
Man.
done tricked me into going to Vacation Bible School. God damn.
All right, man.
Boom, out of here.
One.
Cue the explosion.
I don't remember doing a lot of Bible stuff. Well, we did do like Corinthians. I remember that stuff too.
You didn't even know the
You do?
books. Boy,
Quote
you
it.
show it out today.
Quote it.
I don't remember, but I just remember like Corinthians or something. Because that was the day I jumped in the pool. Like, fuck it.
That's a book.
That's random.
That's one of the books.
I know. I think it was like one of them things that's like, hey, we'll give y'all kids a free summer camp, but we're going to do religious shit too.
You're going to teach y'all about the
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's what it is.